Here we go. Opening night, MLB The Show. It's the 18th. A little late here, but it's okay. We're here. Opening night. 4-day access is done. I have been playing the 4-day access, but this will be probably the first video here as the game's fully out now. Kind of getting a feel of it. And we got a new program right away. The Tokyo series. Awesome program here. I honestly love it. Starting the season with the Tokyo series, and we get 4 cards right away. It's going to be 75 points here you have to get all the way. So we're going to take a look at the cards here today. We're going to look at how you're going to get the cards. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing to get the cards and a little bit of gameplay, just so maybe if there's any cool moments that happen during it. But you're going to start with your icons of both teams. Pretty cool icons. Probably not going to use them. Got some XP, and your first card is Otani. A gold, but it is an Otani right away. His stats, I think, are the best hitting stats out of anyone. Is only a gold. Now, he only can play DH. You take what you want from him, but he cannot pitch. He's only your DH. Doesn't really have that fielding, no secondary positions. So he's going to be your designated hitter if you want to use him. He's going to be not the best in the field, as his field's pretty bad. So you're going to want him at DH only. Not the worst, but not the best. I like it though. He's pretty good. You're gonna get pack, some XP, some stubs, and then our second card is gonna be Diamond. Shoto Inama. Case per 9 pretty low. He's gonna have decent accuracy, pretty good stamina. Doesn't throw the fastest though. So, I mean, he's got a decent pitch mix, but he's not gonna throw the fastest. A lefty pitcher, probably not. Again, these cards are not the worst, but they're not top tier, but we're just getting started here with the game, so not going to expect too much. And you got a hitter, Suzuki. He's got better contact than Otani, but his power is and his vision is so, he's also a ready hitter, but he is pretty good defense for right now in the game, because there's not too many players that have decent defense, and that is a huge part of the game right now that I've come to realize from 24 to this. Then you got some more XP, a lot of XP at the end here. XP pack, a lot of XP here. And then probably last card, and it is my favorite card, Yamamoto. One of my favorite pitch mixes of any pitcher. You got the fast four seam, the splitter, and the slider. You got a cutter and curveball, but the slider, splitter, four seam, those are the pitches I like. Stamina, decent. Hits, pretty good for right now. K is pretty good. He's pretty balanced across the board. His break is insane. Definitely going to be in my starting rotation right now when I get him. Pretty good player, I'll tell you. So how you're going to get these cards, you got 30 points for the moments. Moments, all on veteran. Not hard at all. Your hardest one is maybe hitting the home run. Like, really not hard. One extra base hit, one home run. Home run's probably the hardest, and it's not even that hard. Now, the missions are going to take you longer, but I'll explain how I'm going to do it after that. I'm going to do the moments. We're going to do the moments, and then anything that happens, maybe we'll show. But after we do all the moments, I'm going to show you how I'm going to be doing this in a way that I like to do other things while I do this, so it goes a little quicker if you don't have all the time in the world, which I really don't. You got total plate appearances, really easy. 10 of plate appearances. Technically, you're gonna get a couple. If you play a 9-inning game, you're gonna get at least 3. So play 3 games, you probably get that at least. Player XP. Now, with hitters, it takes a little longer. Pitchers, it's pretty easy to get that right away. Hitters a little longer, so that might take you a little longer. Innings pitch, it could be one full game, honestly. That could take you a couple games. But we'll show you how I'm going to be doing these pretty fast. Player XP, 500. You might think, well, it's more than the player, but it's super easy to do the pitching besides the hitting for player XP. And you got Suzuki, again, same exact thing as Otani. Your stats missions, which is just, your stats of any player on your team. Designated hitters, 5 hits. That's kind of tough because you can't put them in the field because they have to be designated hitters, unless they have a secondary, but they really don't usually. But if you do put them in the field, if not, you could put out of position, take the risk. Starting pitcher is 20 Ks, not that bad either. This one, a little, maybe not do it. 5 extra base hits. I'm going to do moments 30, and then I'm going to be doing 5, 10, 15 for that. That's going to be 45. Then you can do 50 for Otani, 55 for that. So you're 20 away. And then you'll probably do the Suzuki, but you're 20 away. I'm going to do these two, and then, you'll probably get the repeatables too. So we'll show you how we're going to do that after. But yeah, I like this program to start right away. Not too bad. We're just going to do the moments here, and then I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. So we're just show you what we're doing after that. All right. So we have finished all the moments now. Pretty easy. Took 10-15 minutes, not too long. So when you do all the moments, you get up to the 3000 XP, and you get the Shohei Ohtani. So now I'm going to show you what I do for the other missions and XP things you need to do. So first thing, I'll go to my squad. So this is my regular squad I'm running right now, but go to my second squad, who's a little worse. So I'm running right now a full Boston Red Sox team. And that's just right now because I'm trying to do team affinity for the Red Sox to get to the end here for their player. And really for that, you just got to use players and play the game. It's not that hard to do team affinity. It just takes a bit. So I got all my Red Sox players I'm using right now. I'm going to replace David Hamilton, and he is one of my worser guys, so that's good. And I'm going to replace him with Shohei Ohtani, who will be in 84. Where is he at? Did I pass him? Yeah, there he is, sorry. So Shohei here. I'll put him at DH so he can get those at-bats, and I'll also put him first so he can get those player XP points right away. Now, we have Shohei there, and we're going to go back to the program. And also, we're going to see that we need to do missions. We got to do LA players and Chicago players. Same with we need to do. We're just gonna let Shohei Ohtani do the DH 5 hits. He should get that pretty simply. And then we're gonna have to use 20 starting pitchers as well with right fielders. So what I'm gonna do with that, right fielders, pretty easy here. Right fielders. So we can use any of these right fielders, and preferably I would like to use Dodgers players as well, or Cubs players. So either you can use Sammy Sosa or one of the rookies, Dave Paula here. I'm probably going to use Sammy Sosa as he's pretty much better than the other one. So now we're going to go to secondary. Hopefully we find another right fielder here that is on one of those teams we need. If not, no biggie. We're just going to use a different guy here. But it's looking like right now that we don't. So we're just gonna put a right fielder. I like Judge as our right fielder for secondary there. So we're gonna do that. And then over here, we're gonna find another right fielder. We're just gonna put Babe Ruth in, so that we got all right fielders here in here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put in Cubs or Dodgers players. It does not matter. We're just gonna put in, maybe some of the worst guys. And if I even don't have one, I'm just gonna go to the next one and just look for Cubs or Dodgers players. So there we go. We got our right fielders at the top. Same with our Shohei Ohtani at the top, and then just the rest. So now that we have that all filled out, that's going to do our moments here. If we come back, that's going to get our plate appearances, player XP. And then once you get the other guys while you're doing it, you're going to fill it in your lineup as well. You're going to get hits, you're going to get strikeouts. Remember to use, actually you can just use any starting pitcher. Sorry, that's not for the Cubs one. I just have Arrieta for the Cubs repeatable missions here. So you're just going to do that, and now you might be asking, well, what do I play? I don't want to play ranked seasons with this squad or anything like that. My advice, what you should do is you should be coming over. You should be either doing something like a mini seasons. Personally, not my favorite. I already did the one though. I finished this one already. Not my favorite. It takes a bit. I think Conquest is pretty good. Now I have some of them already done. So I have the West done right now, the Cactus and the Shamrock that's out, and the starters. I would do the starters first, just so you understand Conquest if you don't know. But if you already know, do Conquest. They add a new one, 25. This is what I'm going to be doing using this one. And you're going to be getting stubs, rewards, and headliners packs, same with XP, as well as hidden rewards around the spots where you collect them. It's a really good way. You hit a lot, you also pitch, and it'll give you all those points to work your way up through these programs. I think it's a pretty good way. They have that new 25 one out, or you can do any other one you want to do. I'm going to be doing the 25 one, and you're just going to work your way up to 75. And, it might take you an hour or two, but, I think it's worth it. And you're just going to keep on fixing your team. You can make your team however you want. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing 3 right fielders, put them at the top. Same with Shohei Ohtani batting first. And just putting 1 Cubs pitcher to always use every time. So here we go. We have completed the Tokyo Series program. What I did, all the moments. For the players, I did Ohtani plate appearances, player XP, the innings, player XP. I didn't really have to do his stuff at all. I just did also the stat missions, which I did all those. And then for the repeatables, I repeated this twice, and I believe I did the Dodgers one once. I didn't do the Cubs one. So, yeah, that's all 75. For the cards, Yamamoto, again, my favorite. I would say the Ohtani and Yamamoto, so the Dodger players, are the best two. And then I would say Shoto, not the best. And then I would say Suzuki is all right. So I would give it probably 1 Yamamoto, 2 Ohtani, 3 Suzuki, and 4 Shoto. But that's all right. We completed that. We finished the Conquest, the 25 Conquest while doing that. And then I just had to play one more to get it done in the US Central. So that is the Tokyo Series. From that, I got to level 35, so I got the inning boss. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this short little Tokyo program video.